OTT platform was something which really benefited me because I did some shows and some movies which were really liked by the audiences. It was great.
We just saw a glimpse where you are just putting your finger in the mouth and removing something from your teeth. Did you enjoy doing that?
It's not that. It's like as an actor, required for the character to behave in a certain pattern or certain manner. You imbibe it and you start enjoying it. Promos come out and they have a very positive feeling in their hearts. They're feeling there's something great going to be coming out. So fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best.
There is a showdown between you and Surya's character.
Because we're so similar when it comes to the way we live our lives, in the normal sense. And we're very family oriented. We discussed about our kids and this and that. And then we would discuss about coffee because he would be serving coffee. He would keep having coffee and then he would offer. And I kept telling his staff that, "Mere liye jaldi se coffee le aao, ek aur le aao." Then the camera would come on and he would just transform. He would just become larger than life in front of your eyes. He's an awesome actor.
My next question is to you, sir. You have a great protagonist, a great antagonist. Kalki, Kanguva, yes.
I'm just very, very lucky, and I'm very grateful for the work that I've gotten till now, and very fortunate. It's unbelievable the way everyone, and Siva sir, the way he shoots, he's so sure. Like if he knows he's gonna use this one shot for this one lyric, he will only take that. Like that's some level of surety.
Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to ETimes. Today we have with us the wonderful cast of Kanguva, the film which is releasing on 14th November 2024. So we saw the trailer, we saw glimpses and they are amazing. First of all, congratulations one and all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So before we start and talk about Kanguva, I wanted to ask you one thing. How are you feeling right now? With so much of films lined up, especially post-COVID, and the success that you have received post-Animal?
Well, I keep saying that I feel I'm still living in a dream world. It's so surreal. I keep pinching myself so many times to see, is this really happening with me? But, I always believe that hard work always turns into luck. And that's what I kept thinking, I used to keep saying, why am I not lucky? But eventually when I started, my self-belief and everything is so important that when you get more focused, because you have so much self-belief, that things keep changing for you. I think even in COVID times, OTT platform was something which really benefited me because I did some shows and some movies which were really liked by the audiences. And then Animal, I never imagined the reaction I would get, and it's just changed my life because I always believe the magic of silver screen is unmatched. Once you come on the silver screen and when the film does well and when you're recognized for your work, things just change for you. I think it's every actor's dream that this happens to them. There's so many good actors out there trying to really work hard, and I wish them all the best, So I'm very happy, and what could I have asked for better than after Animal to start my career in the South industry with a film like Kanguva.
Yes.
It's a massive film, and as I said, you always imagine, but sometimes you get things which are away from your imagination because you just can't believe that, oh my God, okay, I imagined for this. I wish I'd asked for something even bigger, but then I get something bigger. It's been a great journey. It has been amazing working with the whole team. I mean, when I first spoke to Gnanavel, my producer, and Siva on a conference call, when I heard the name Surya is the main lead, I was already on, because I've been a big fan of Surya's, and I always believe that I've seen it, even the audiences have seen that the kind of work he does is always there's so much of substance, there's so much, they're so different and interesting screenplays and scripts that he does. And Siva, I didn't know much about, neither did I know much about Gnanavel, but then when I started working with them, I realized Gnanavel has got so many productions which are on, and he's a very, very passionate filmmaker. he believes in big cinema, and that's the reason why this film is here in front of our eyes, and Shiva's vision. So the combination of Gnanavel and Shiva has created this massive film. They think big and they want to give the audiences something they will really enjoy. So it's been great being on this on this production, and it was kind of tough shooting for this film. There was a lot of smokes, storm fans, and water and all that was being thrown at you. But that's the fun of being an actor. You get to actually feel what the character is going through, even with the weather around you.
So what preparations were done? Because you play a very fierce character.
Preparations, like when I remember when I was told the story, it was so interesting. Yes, I was happy Surya was the main lead, but for me, it's not just doing a big film. For me, it's more important when the script is interesting. And when I heard the script, it was so fascinating because it's so different from the routine you see. Yet the emotions, which are the most important thing of every film, the relationships, that were there, but the story was based in a very different period. It's 1,000 years back. And when I was told, I didn't even know my look was going to be something like this. Then Shiva sent someone to my house. I did a look test and I'm like, my God, I look like this character Udhiran. Suddenly I transformed. And all I had to do was be focused while performing and give my best. So it was fun, even though the whole prosthetics and the hair and everything used to take time to get ready. But it was just the first few days. But then I started enjoying myself so much on set, working on the film, that I forgot about all that annoying part was this getting ready part. But it was great.
We just saw a glimpse where you are just putting your finger in the mouth and removing something from your teeth. Did you enjoy doing that?
It's not that. It's like as an actor, if you think too much and say to yourself, oh, why am I doing this? But if it required for the character to behave in a certain pattern or certain manner, you imbibe it and you start enjoying it. It is based in a period which is kind of very people are very raw, very not so educated. There's no education, there's nothing. It's just they're very raw. They live in the jungles and all that. So the character needed to behave in a certain pattern, in a certain manner. And I think it goes really well with the character.
What this character has, what effect it has left on you?
I don't let any effect being left on me. I work, I enjoy, and I come back. And nothing really stays into my mind. I've done so many different characters which are kind of very evil in the manner, but they don't stay on with me because I know I'm performing a character. In fact, every human being has good and bad in them. What makes us a better person is when we control the bad in us. But as actors, all those emotions come in handy when you're performing. So if you're doing a positive character, even a positive character has a negativity in it, but he uses the negativity in a positive way, Like if a positive guy is beating someone up, that's wrong. But because he's a positive character, when he's beating, you enjoy it, So it's just like that. So whenever I play characters, I never think of myself playing a negative character. I tell myself, this is a character, this is his life story, and this is how he's going to react to things around him. So how does it... I don't think any individual realizes when they're bad or good. Everybody wants to be good, but when they're bad that time, they don't realize if they're being bad. That's the fault. That's what human beings are, So for me, it was just playing the character. Nothing stays with me.
Yeah. When the trailer got released, what were your family's reaction? How did your wife react?
Everybody enjoyed it. I mean, the first time I did the look test only, I did it in my house. And I went up to show it to my wife and my kids, and they got so fascinated. My younger son, he loves photography. He took out his camera and started taking my pictures. And they were really excited, and then finally the promos come out and they have a very positive feeling in their hearts, they're feeling there's something great going to be coming out, so fingers crossed, let's hope for the best.
There is a showdown between you and Surya's character. So what went for that particular action sequence? It was tough.
It was tough. I mean, but that's the best part about filmmaking. Everything what is tough becomes so much fun to do, because you're enjoying doing that. So you look back and say, oh my God, when I was shooting that day, I felt this, that. But when you look back at the end result, you're like, you know, the end result takes away all the pain and all that stuff away from you. It's just, it was fun working with Surya. I think he's an amazing actor. I mean, the way he transforms in front of the camera, all of a sudden he's playing. He's very quiet, very family oriented. And me and Surya just got along from the word go. We just met, and it was like, because we're so similar when it comes to the way we live our lives, in the normal sense. And we're very family oriented. We discussed about our kids and this and that. And then we would discuss about coffee, because he would be serving coffee. He would keep having coffee, and then he would offer. And I kept telling his staff that, "Mere liye jaldi se coffee le aao, ek aur le aao." Then finally he gave me the beans for the coffee from where he gets them. And then the camera would come on, and he would just transform. He would just become larger than life in front of your eyes. He's an awesome actor.
My next question is to you, sir. You have a great protagonist, a great antagonist, but how is director's vision important to bring the actual plot, the actual story in front of everyone's eyes?
No, ma'am. A protagonist is as good as the antagonist. So the antagonist is stronger, protagonist gets his importance. So we were very lucky that Bobby sir accepted to do this role. Like he looks so undefeatable in the film. So the task of the hero becomes very tough. So that is the reason why the hero gets a value in the character. And the whole episode of the film where Bobby sir comes is raw, rustic and ruthless. So audience will feel how our generations used to live 1,000 years back, how the lifestyle was and how ruthless they were on the dealing things and everything. So Shiva has created a unseen world, and I think audience will love it.
And why you wanted Bobby Deol sir and Disha Patani ma'am in the film and no one else?
Disha's portion in the film is the most lighter scenes. And that is the relief of the film. Actually, the whole film is full of blood and fight and aggression and sound. So Disha is the calming part in the whole film. So Disha's part is needed to make the audience feel the blood and fire in the backside part of the film. And nobody knows, like even Bobby sir or Disha doesn't know. Everybody feels she's in a different world and Sar is in a different world. But there will be a bigger twist even for us. And Shiva has planned it as a 2-part right now. And he has a lot of web series ideas to make every character, like Udran Sar's character, it will have its own backstory. Who he is, how he is, all these things are there.
So Kanguva Part 2 is also in making now?
Yeah, we are going to start next year. 26 we will start. And it will be a 27 release.
Okay. I wanted to ask Disha, you did Kalki, now you are doing Kanguva. So this is your entry in Tollywood, right? Tamil films. So where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Oh my God.
And how is your film's graph going? Because Kalki is also larger than life film. Even this film is larger than life film. So,
what's your fascination with the alphabet K?
Yes. Kalki, Kanguva, yes.
I'm just very, very lucky, and like I'm very grateful for the work that I've gotten till now, and very fortunate. And I don't know about future, honestly. I don't think so much. I was lucky enough that Siva sir approached me, and the moment I met him, I was so happy meeting him. Just generally the kind of person he is. And I had a lovely experience working with the whole team. I don't know. I just hope that I keep meeting amazing people. I think more than work, it's a very essential thing for us is to be happy, at least try to be happy each day when we are working, and go with a positive attitude. I think that's the most important thing. So when you enjoy the process, everything else is just a complimentary thing, you know.
Your recent song YOLO is an instant hit. How was it to shake a leg with Surya? Is he a good dancer?
Oh, he's amazing. So much fun. He's amazing. He's full of energy. We've actually shot for 4 days for the song.
Yeah.
And we have shot, I don't know how many locations, but I know that I have done some 21 changes of clothes in 4 days. It's unbelievable. The way everyone, and Siva sir, the way he shoots, he's so sure. Like if he knows he's going to use this one shot for this one lyric, he will only take that. Like that's some level of surety. But it was so much fun. We got to do so many things, and yeah, it was a blast.
Now Surya and Bobby sir is going to fight with Shiva for not giving the second change. Both of them are in the same dress.
No, I'm happy with one change. It's more easier to work like that.
That's true.
So my next question is for both of you. What would you do when you're not shooting on the set? Your normal
Every day.
Normal every day. When you're not shooting, what you would do on the set?
On the set?
On the set, when you're not shooting.
You're not on the set. When you're
I mean, on the set, I can't be on my own. You know, I like to mingle and talk to everyone around. But definitely there was a language barrier, so I couldn't really interact with everybody around me. But I have a great staff. I have a great team. And so I spend most of my time chatting with my own team. And even in the evening when I would pack up and go, I would sit with my team, have dinner, and then go to sleep early because it was early morning shifts and I had to work out. So I used to get up really early in the morning and go to work out. That's one thing I used to always tell. I've told Gnanavel and his team that I need a proper gym wherever I go. And they provided me with that. So that was what I was doing when I was not in front of the camera.
How did you overcome this Tamil language thing? Like,
It
how
was-
did you deliver those dialogues?
It's, I can't tell you the secret behind it, but I definitely can't speak Tamil. But Shiva is he's an amazing director. He knows exactly how he wants to, get the best feel of his characters. And he knows that Udhiran's character is very important to the screenplay and the script. So he's got someone great to dub my voice. Because it is important.
Right.
Because if you don't get the right voice, you can't see the emotions coming across, And I think he's found someone really great to do my dubbing. So that's how it is.
Great, superb. That was a great conversation. And all the best for the film.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
It was
much.
lovely talking.
Thank
Thank
you.